Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the triple threat skin in Fortnite. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and to begin we're going to draw her eyes first. So we're going to draw just one curve, kind of slanting a little bit lower down here. So same thing here, I'm going to start on the bottom, we're just going to go up. Okay, so just draw two curves like this, and then after that we're going to draw the bottom curve. So we're going to come down and just kind of close it off. It's almost horizontal. So we go this way, go out, then we'll just close it off. And then from there we can draw in the eyeball. So the eyeball, we're just going to draw a circle inside. And I'm going to leave a little bit highlight, so I'm going to draw one circle in the eyeball, and I'm just going to shade around it. This is probably the trickiest part, just drawing the eyes. Okay, so nice and wide, nice and big. So after that, we're going to draw in part of the eyebrow. So we just draw two short lines like this first. Just a little bit of thickness. And then from there, we're going to draw just a little curve. And this is actually going to be the hair. So on the corner here, just kind of just draw two curves like that first. And then once we have that, we can finish off the eyebrow. Just making it a little bit thicker, and then for the eye here, I'm just going to shade in a little bit. It's like some lashes, just make the top part a little bit thicker. Alright, so that's the eye. So let's move on. Let's draw the hat then. So up here, just gonna draw one line across. And then in the middle here, we're gonna draw just a little dome shape. And then now we can draw in the little strap on the back of the hat, so we can just come across. And then we're going to draw one curve. And then we'll just draw two little holes in there. Okay, so that's the back of the hat, and let's finish up the hat itself. So we're just going to go up. So it's just going to be another dome shape. And we can add in some details, maybe two little lines here. And then there's going to be one in the middle, and let's add a little circles up here. Alright, so that's the hat, and let's come down and finish up the face. So for a face, just come down the corner of the eye. Just draw a little nose. Alright, so very simple, just one little curve, and then from there we can draw in her lip. And I'm going to give her a little bit of smile, so I'm going to start from this side and just kind of curve upwards a little bit. And then her lower lip, so you can draw this first, and then you just kind of connect to the corners. And then for the upper lip, we can draw one line like this as well, and then we just connect it with a slant to the corners. Alright, so then let's finish up the face. So this is a little bit tricky. So from the side here, just kind of come down. And then once you reach to this part here where the lip is, just kind of turn it inward more. So we're going to curve it inward and just finish up the chin. Okay, so this part is always very tricky because it's a very delicate curve. Okay, so let's draw in the neck first and the body before we draw in the hair. So we're just going to come down straight here on the side. And then we're going to curve it for the collar. Shoulders, we're just going to come out. Come straight down. Okay, and then we're just going to curve it in all the way to the waist. And since she's wearing a jersey, so this is her waist and this is going to be her hip, so we're just going to curve it out. Okay, just give a little bump right there, and then we're just gonna close it out with a slight curve for a straight line. Okay, and then from here, let's add in some detail to the jersey. So right here, I'll draw 2 curves. And once you get to the middle, just kind of pinch it in. And let's see, we're gonna give this line some thickness, so this one's easy. So we're just gonna follow the same line. Okay, and then for the side here, just start out here and just kind of curve it out slightly. Just curve it out slightly. And then we're gonna continue this line here. We're just gonna round it off for the chest area a little bit. Just kind of come in. We can finish up the hair. So now we can go back up. And from the corner of the hat, just kind of come down and just kind of give it a little bit of wave. Come all the way down to the shoulder, and then on this side as well. So we're gonna come down. All right, and then for the inside, we can add in just a few curves just to make it look like hair. So now let's draw in her arm, and we're gonna start the shoulder. So we're gonna curve down slightly. And then here's the armpit area, and she's a female, so we can't make it too buff, so we're just gonna give, it's gonna be almost like a straight line, just like a slight curve, so a little bracket. So here's the elbow. Now for the lower arm, we're gonna come out, just kind of curve it in, go out, and just kind of curve it in, and we can close this, and we can actually add a section right now. Alright, and then for her hand, we're gonna come down. This is gonna be a thumb, and she's gonna be holding a basketball. Okay, here's the palm area, and it's back of the palm. And let's see, let's finish up the rest of the ball first before we draw the hand, and we can't draw that unless we draw in the legs first. So let's skip that and let's move to this arm. Shoulder, here's the armpit. And this arm's gonna be on the on her waist. So come down, and once we have this, now we have to draw her hands first. So just kind of come down here. Just draw like a little skew rectangle here, almost like a box. And then here's your little thumb. Just draw a little curve. One section here. Okay, and then we're just gonna go from the elbow to this. Alright, and it's just gonna have another band here, so. Alright, so now let's get on to the bottom. And so for a short, it's a little bit easier. We're just gonna come down straight. And then from the middle here, just come down slightly. Just draw like a little angle like this. And then we're just gonna connect it. And we can add a little bit of detail in a short. Just draw in like a little, almost like a little border just on the outside. So starting here, just go all the way in. Okay, so now let's draw in the finish of the basketball. So for this one, we'll just draw one curve. It's gonna be it's a smaller basketball. Okay, and then we're gonna curve it here. Just draw all the way to the palm area right here. And then once you have that, now we can finish with the finger. So the finger is just gonna curl behind the ball. Okay, and then for the ball itself, I'm gonna draw one curve like this, one section. And then we're gonna curve it this way. It's a little bit of a tricky curve. And then we're gonna curve it. And then one more on the bottom. Alright, so let's draw in her legs. So we're gonna come down here from a short. Just kind of pinch it in. And then for her knee, just draw 2 brackets like this. And then we're gonna go out slightly. And then we're just gonna close it. So this is gonna be the beginning of the sock. So let's finish up the other side first. So we're gonna come down, just kind of pinch it in. Here's your knee, just 2 little brackets. Then we're gonna go out slightly. and then we're gonna close it. Okay, so now let's finish it up. So we're gonna come down, just kind of pinch it in, out, and then come in, close it off, add in 2 sections, and then for a shoe, it's gonna be a little bit bigger. So we're gonna come out for a high top. So we're gonna come down, and we're gonna close it off with a slight slant like this. Okay, and then for this one, we're gonna extend down. This one's gonna curve out, close it off, and let's give it 1 section here. And see the high top, we'll curve it in from the side. Laces, and then let's add in a little bit of detail here. Let's just kind of draw 2 curves. Alright, so let's draw the other side. So it's going to be the same. So come down slightly and just kind of pinch it in, out, in, close it off, and let's add in the sections as well. Extend this line. So high top coming down, close it off with a curve like this. And then this one's gonna come down. This one's gonna go out slightly more. Again, close it off. So, and then the high top. Laces. And just 2 curves. Okay, and then the after that, if you want to draw in her logo, which I'm not so crazy about, but if you want to draw that, just kind of start out. It's almost like a C. Okay, and then come down. Here's the G, and then we're gonna draw the L. So L, I, D, E, R. So it's just cursive letters. And then for the G, we're just gonna continue it, just go all the way out to the S. And that is it for this triple thread character in Fortnite. She's definitely a very cool looking character. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.